Good day, folks. So, I hadn't planned on doing this little bonus video today, but I just recently posted, probably just in the last couple of days, the community property called Container to Cozy. It's a container home that there was a job to it, and I had completed the job, but then I had done the my own version of it by saving the property on my House Flipper 2 account. And since then, all I've been doing is but thinking about it and wanting to do it again. So I did. Well, this is this how we're gonna turn around here. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is it. It doesn't look a lot different from the outside. I kind of used similar, colors and all that kind of stuff, but it is quite a bit different. It is somewhat bigger. The original property was about 17 blocks shorter. So if you count to about there, it would be about where it would have been where it ended. It was only, let me see how long. I never calculated this before. It was only 53 blocks long before, and now it is 70 blocks long. So yeah, it's a little bit longer. I decided just to expand it a bit. Originally I wasn't going to. I was just going to leave it as is and try to do it as it was, but I wanted a little bit more oomph to it, I guess you could say. I wanted a little bit bigger of a space, something more like an actual mobile home or trailer home as opposed to just a container that was converted. So the outside is nothing exciting, but you can see that I have lots of big windows and plants that keep getting in the way. And upstairs I have another little seating space, which we'll get to in a minute. So let's go through the front door and see what we have here. As soon as you walk in, you see the washer and dryer and some hanging storage. Let's just turn some lights on here. Badoom badoom. And yeah, so just some storage and all that kind of stuff. You always need storage for your coats and your mitts and gloves and all that kind of stuff in the winter. To the left over here is the living space, which I'll walk to in a moment. But to the right here, we have the bedroom. And I definitely went out of my comfort zone for this one. I've been saying that a lot lately because that's what I've been trying to do a little less gray, a little less beige, but got some vibrant color in here, lots of windows, nothing that you can actually look out of, but lots that gives natural light but doesn't need the window covering to give you any privacy. In fact, there's no window coverings in this house at all because there's lots of windows. And yeah, so just a little living space, a little sleeping space, sorry, with some much needed storage, some display. I actually did some decorating. I know, let's not die of shock. I actually did some display type stuff here, some books, and I even changed the color of the perfume bottles for change. I know, who am I, right? But anyways, yeah, so that was me. I know it's shocking. I even put like plugins and all that kind of stuff in. I never do that. But yeah, so this is the bedroom. And then over to the left of the washer and dryer is the bathroom. Very small. It's a small space, small property, so obviously you can have a small bathroom. But it is still big enough that I can walk in, have a shower, do my business. I didn't put any shampoo and conditioner here, but that's okay. I did put a few other things on shelves up here. And I mean, once the door is closed, there's more than enough space to be able to look in the mirror and do your thing and wash your hands and brush your teeth and all that kind of stuff. And really, that's all that's important, right? As long as you have a toilet that works and a place to have a bath or a shower, that's the most important thing, right? I hope so. And then, of course, over here, as I said, here is the living space. So we have a kitchen, and it's nothing fancy. I didn't put any upper cupboards because I just wanted to have lots and lots of windows in this space, and I decided cupboards just gives a little bit too much clutter. So I did put some shelving up just so you do have some storage for like cans and cups and plates and all that kind of stuff, but I didn't do too much. I put a little light here above the stove because for some reason they don't have the whatever this exhaust hood thingy able to be used with the light and be interactive like the old game is. So I'm not sure why they did that, but anyway, so I put a light here because you definitely need some light. And of course I have some stuff out because I had been making coffee and I need to have my coffee fix of the day. I even went so far as to put a few things in the fridge. I know. Again, who am I? And I was going to put some stuff in the drawer. I even put a utensil organizer in here, but I couldn't put any utensils in here, which is why there's a lonely spoon sitting on the counter, and nothing else anywhere else. So, other than that, in the cupboards, I have a toaster here, and I have a dish rack in there, and that's about it. You can't really see them because the cupboards are black, but they're in there. And then over here, now, why do I have the light? I think I have the light turned off. Nope. Nope. Oh, I don't have a secondary switch. Oh well. Okay, so let's just turn the lights on in here, and this is the living room. So let's look at the living room. Yes, I have some very dark walls. This is the terracotta tile, or terracotta, I guess, finish, but then I made it into this weird tile. I'd seen it once before in another flip I was doing. Actually, I think I'm working on it right now. And I decided I wanted something with like texture and some pattern, but I didn't want a wallpaper because I like the wallpapers, but I just find them really difficult to use in this space. And I had seen this kind of thing done before, but with a slightly smaller size of. What is it, pattern or whatever? But I decided something bigger. It almost looks like it's quilted. It almost makes the wall look like it's got like that quilted kind of thing. But I don't know. I kind of liked it, and I decided it would give some a little bit of texture, a little bit of color, a little bit of something, other than just plain painted walls or wood paneling kind of thing. So that's what the walls are. I did have a little bit of issue here because there's one thing about these open spaces is trying to transition from one room to the other but still having each room have its separate own character. I really don't know how stylists do this, and they probably don't. They probably just have it all white, which I originally did, but I couldn't handle all the white, so I decided to put color. And you'll notice that predominantly my colors are like browns and oranges and blues, a little bit of white for some like odds and ends kind of thing, but predominantly that's what the colors are in here. A little bit of beige, a little bit of red, a little bit of color, a little bit no color kind of thing, but definitely trying to do something other than gray and black and white and beige, which I always do. Yeah. So, and then I have these huge windows and these double doors. Now, the inspiration, if I can, I will post a video, an overlay right now of my inspiration for this. The idea was that you would walk in through here, and what I had seen was someone had taken shipping containers and they had turned the end doors into just glass doors. So they were essentially floor to ceiling glass doors, and I absolutely love them. But of course, we don't have that in this game. They do have some bigger ones in the House Flipper 1, House Flipper 1, but I don't feel like dealing with that right now. Maybe another day I'll try and do it, but right now I don't feel like it. So instead, to give that the idea of like that floor to ceiling thing, I just put some windows above. These are these small little casement, I think, windows or something, or picture windows. Windows, they don't open, and the same with the ones on the side. And that just kind of gives a nice, like, kind of frames the door and just, I don't know. I really like it. I like it, especially with the little stairs here and the plants on either side when the door's closed. It looks like, tell me that doesn't look pretty. That looks so beautiful. And I like the fact that you can see right in. Yes, if for privacy, it would obviously not work if you lived in the city. But, for living out in the country in the middle of nowhere, I think this is what, Pinnacove or something. It's very nice. I really like it. I even put an AC and a hot water tank on here. And you'll notice there's some stairs back here because I decided to have a secondary sitting area. And so we'll just go up here. And a little stepping space here, instead of putting the stairs directly on the top, on the ceiling, the roof, whatever you want to call it. I just made a little landing. And then we have 3 different, very distinct sitting areas. Ooh, I'm floating. One's a little kind of sunbathing, sun tanning kind of area that you can sit down and just, look outside and try to see the stars through the trees, which are a lot of. Another area is a little conversation area, a place to sit down and have a chat, read a book, whatever you want to do. And then of course a little eating area with a little barbecue on the side. Nothing fancy. I don't do a lot of stuff with my exteriors very often, and this is no exception. I really didn't do anything with my outside. Apparently the new update that's coming out in the spring is supposed to be a lawnmower, so I hope that means we can cut grass. Because oh my god, do we need to cut grass? Otherwise, that's all I did for the outside. I just put a couple of rocks and a couple of trees, and that was it. Let's just take a look, though. I'm gonna take a little sleepy, and we're gonna see what this place looks like at night. Ooh, wide awake. Let's just step out front. What does it look like? It looks like nothing because there's trees in the way. So the trees do add some privacy. But yeah, that's the exterior at night. It's very nice. I rather like it. Again, you can see everything inside. But I mean, you're out in the middle of nowhere. Your neighbors could be, miles away. And I mean, I don't think you're all that concerned about being able to, have privacy and all that kind of stuff. Would kind of sort of suck in the morning when you're waking up and there's sun blaring down on your eye, but it is what it is. I'm someone who can sleep with the lights on, so it wouldn't probably bother me too much. But this is what the bedroom looks like in the night, you know. And I even put a window in the bathroom, which is shocking, but I actually did. And then this is what the rest of the space looks like at night as well. It's all lit up. I really quite like it. I even had a sitting area here with a little coffee and a muffin kind of thing. But I admit I don't. I hate the furniture in this game so much. I really do hope that they bring more furniture, better furniture. I don't know what happened to them between House Flipper 1 and 2, but they lost their steam. They changed, designers. I don't know what, but they definitely need to do something. But anyways, this wasn't to come and complain about the game. This was just to show what else, something new that I had done. Well, not even new, just something old I had redone and did, and I really like the way it turned out. The original one, it was much smaller, of course. I think the wall would have ended here, so it was quite a bit different. I had the bathroom over on that end. Sorry, the bedroom on that end, and I had a little living space in the middle here with a small little alley kitchen and a very small little bathroom over here, kind of thing. Or I guess it would have been over here. The bathroom would have been here, and the kitchen would have been like here, kind of thing. And then there would have been like a little bit of a living room here, and then a little bit of a not even I don't even know. Like the living room, the bath, kitchen would have been kind of a little bit overlapped here, and back door. I don't know. If I'll link my other video down below. You can see the job that I did as well as the way I did it in my own vision. But I just thought I'd do this because I was very much interested in flipping. I've been perusing Pinterest a lot, and the this kind of popped up on my feed again. I've seen it many, many times. This type of a style is not at all close to what it did because I think that space just happens to be a lot bigger. But it is what it is. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you do, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I have lots of videos coming out. Not so much of House Flipper right now, taking a break from it. This was just kind of one off as I was taking a break from editing some other games. But if you're into Harry Potter or God of War or any of that, those kind of things are coming up soon. At some point, I should be getting a new computer in the next month or two. So hopefully I can start doing some more PC gaming because I generally just do PS5 gaming right now because it has the best quality, as my current computer really isn't made for recording and for playing. It's not meant for it. And I definitely have some games on Steam and Game Pass that I want to play that are significantly different than House Flipper. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye bye.